He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Let's take a moment and think Missouri State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And the Bears are marching down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Power stone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Blue Hens offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
It's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got his man downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they're after him. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the run, it's Joyner. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Caught over the middle. It's Marks. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bears are on the move. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. And so
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. K-State State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 6 over Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Offense, quick tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Blue Hens come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Blue Hens started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. The run from the shotgun. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agreed.
There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Blue Hens in the hurry up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Running to Green. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They want to get this defense on its heels. They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Stewart. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
It's complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Fires toward the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
On the run, it's Joyner. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have some...
Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Pulls it in. It's Joyner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fakes to grab. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
How do you not love it when they use the big fullback? Reward the big fella for doing the dirty work and blocking every play, every play. You don't want to account for him? We'll slip him out, throw him the football. He walks into the end zone for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and
He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hodges. At midfield, he's got room. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Missouri State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And it's up and no good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 11 over Wyoming. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping it up. Turning it on! Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Red pass, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Short gain on the play before he slides. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Going right to work up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. Open space at the 25. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on 1st down from the 30. They want that clock to run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Joyner. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. The give on the option. Got the first down and more. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here we go. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Across the 25. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late, didn't get the first.
Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. That went on to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep him in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
To the air on 2nd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. There he goes. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Down in the 4th quarter, It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation.